You're entering an insane world. Yes, we're aware. An insane world is developed by Capcom. Okay. Now, outside this door is that one guy we really don't want to deal with. So but we're gonna have to. Billy's gonna die, like, if I'm not careful, and that's the thing I'm worried about. Here. So we're sending this up to her just to get it out of our inventory. Not only just to get it out of our inventory, but also the only way I'm going to get out there is by using these Molotovs. That's my current thought. I don't know why I did that. That's my current plan. That was my plan yesterday. Thanks for the animation. Send something to the reference room, yeah. Morning, Ukami. I mean, it's afternoon for us, but morning, Ukami. Here you go. Have some Molotov cocktails. Woo! I gotta send some gasoline and breakable bottles down below. Got a headache. I hate headaches. I don't get them as often as it gets them. I know you guys know that because you've heard him mention it. All right. My current thought, that thing's going to be outside as soon as I get out there. I don't even know where it's moved to. So we might have to reload. I probably shouldn't have taken this. I probably should have surmised where the hell it was first. Hey, look! It's a... Really? Why does it get to hit and then do that? Get out of here. Oh, he's still fine. Should be fine with that. Okay, red is pointless for us to touch at the moment. I don't trust leeches to not appear here. Oh, it's that door. So that's what's separating the two of them. Okay. Haven't gotten any headaches this week, but if this poor sleep continues, you feel like it's bound to happen. Boo! Hold on. Let me leave this. I will get that, but I want to pick these up. Because I'm going to send these back to Missy Chambers. Think you need a new bed or new pillows? I keep on thinking we need a new mattress, but the cost of a mattress, God, we're not doing that anytime soon. At least not until we're both working again. Send something to operating room. Yes. Like, oh my god, this one thing. This takes a long time to do. You're on lots of pain meds with periodic ice packs, so hopefully it goes in good. Send something, yes. Sending the red one. I mean, I still have a lot of stuff in one of the other rooms back the other way. And I'll get back there to grab a bunch of it, but... Boom. No, there better not be leeches here. Better not be leeches. No leeches. Where is the map for this? It's really weird. Wait, what is over here for her? Was it another healing item? Yes, it is. Enjoy your lurking economy. There's a device here for entering a combination, but it's missing a part and can't be used. Sorry, what? Store is decorated with a bust of Marcus. There's a space in the base for some kind of object. Oh, that's the elevator that goes up to that church outside. That's right. That's what that was. You know how to English. Slightly low-key annoyed. Because I don't... Okay. Something out here. But I think it was something I didn't necessarily need. We'll find out. Yeah, it's this. Are you gonna get up anytime soon? No. So this is the part that people like talked about that they're annoyed with, is you constantly having to pass stuff back and forth. I mean, I knew I was gonna have to, but like this, I'm like, oh, just to make room, I have to send it over to her. Divine Skin, thank you for the follow. Let me go back to him. Let's grab it because then it stacks with the shells that he's currently carrying. Might as well. I mean, he's the one that's holding on to it, so whatever. I don't think I had anything that was gonna solve that puzzle there. There's two doors I can't go through. One of them is behind me. What is that door? This one. That's the one for Marcus. That one's a green one. He's on the blue one. This is on the second floor. There was that tank. We have the stripping agent. I don't remember anything in any other area that I've been in that I would need at the moment. At least not with... Not unless she could put the stripping agent in here, but I think she needs a canister of some sort. Appears to be a device for pumping gas in the room next door. Empty right now. So whatever you need for this... You need a canister of some sort. And finally, I'm playing a game you like. I bounce between games. I usually do about 3 a day. I try to. I'm hoping to actually get to the point where I have some level of progress or I complete this out before the week is over. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Night in the Woods again. I have no idea how long Night in the Woods is. It's feeling a lot longer than I thought it was going to. But I am enjoying every aspect of it. It's locked. Can't open it. Well, I'm also talking to anyone and everyone in Night in the Woods. I have a feeling, because I can't take the hook shot with me, unless I can somehow get Rebecca to drop it down, I have a feeling that's not a mechanic in the game. I have a feeling I need to open up that door, which means we both need to find something, and I think she's going to have to find something for the combination for him to use, and she'll end up passing it back. That's my guess. Where she's going to find that, I don't know. Oh, there's a hole in that room, too. The one with the red door right there. That's interesting. Okay. That one's locked over there. This one behind her is locked from what? Let's find out. Just it locked. It's locked. I thought it was like it locked. No, it's locked. No need to press it anymore. Oh, that was the room. Okay, that was the thing that brought it up. Night in the Woods depends on how much you interact and explore. You're getting to the interesting bits too. Yeah, I am definitely interacting and exploring with a lot. All right. Let me go see if I have any Molotovs I left behind. I mean, I don't want to kill that thing in there because my intuition is that I don't need to kill it. But at the same time, I'm running out of places to search for things. So I'm starting to think that the chance that there's something in that room that I overlooked is decently high, so maybe I do need to kill it. I can't pass a large gun down to her, but I can pass Molotovs into that one elevator shaft, which will allow her to kill it. What was up here? Nothing in particular here. Let's go. Everything's there. I don't think there was anything else in this room. I think the training facility I finished. It's just all the stuff I left behind. Which, if I had known there was absolutely nothing between me and there, I would have probably have left a bunch of stuff to transfer it all over to me. Because... storage box. But at the moment, I think I'm just going to see if we have any Molotovs to work with. I don't have any more bottles. I personally don't think I need to actually go after this thing over there. But who knows? Let me see. There's that one room. I almost feel like that's a secret room you get to, like, as, like, New Game Plus kind of crap. Unless there's a way to turn that on. Like, turn some water flow on to, like, set it out. What is this one? Training facility on the 3rd floor. All the way back there. Hold on. I want to see if the Molotovs are here, if I have any. I do have some. Okay. Good to know. Isn't that this area? Like, this just sounds scary. There's nothing here anymore. Yeah. Oh, it's because it doesn't open because the thing went up or down. The thing went down. It's not going to budge. Ugh. Here I was thinking that it was something. Okay. Let's grab the Molotovs. I mean, I have more gasoline. It's just. What else do I have in here? Blue herbs that I don't care that heavily about because I didn't really get poisoned. Probably get poisoned mostly from the spiders. Never really got it. Magnum ammo. I have some stuff I definitely want to get, but. How many are there? 6. Sure. You know what I've always wanted to do? Take forever to pass things from one character to another. I look forward to passing this to her through that really slow elevator animation. Everything I have to go through just to get over to her, it makes me feel like, shouldn't I just save before I do something? I have so many ink ribbons. I remember when Resident Evil used to do the whole, like, we'll let you save, but, you're not gonna get a good ranking if you don't have something like 4 to 5 saves. What do you mean you had 6 saves? That's a B or a C rank. You're not good enough. Like Resident Evil 2, the original, in order to unlock the first set of unlockable things for the New Game Plus, you had to achieve a certain ranking, and that required you to beat the game within a certain time frame and with a certain number, like under a certain number of saves, which was very doable and very easy to do when you knew what to do. Like, once you had played the game a few times, it was very easy to run through it and just play. And at the time, I had played the game quite a few times. And I remember unlocking, like, this extra costumes and everything. Leon's one costume where he holds his gun, like, sideways with a single arm outstretched. She actually shoots his pistol faster in that mode, as stupid as it looks. He also, if you lifted his arm, his under his arm was slightly discolored for his armpit hair. It was kind of creepy. Let's go. I think Isaac played it on Leon's side when he played the original. Forgot to dye the armpit hair for that side. I found it funny. I remember it was first pointed out in a magazine. Like, the magazine was all like, are you kidding? You could see Leon's armpit hair. Send something to operating room, yes. Is he not a natural blonde? No, he's not supposed to have been, from what I remember. I think he's supposed to be a brunette or something. No, he was a brunette in the original game. He was never blonde. The original game, he had reddish brown hair. The whole blonde thing didn't come about until Resident Evil 4. And even then, I don't remember how blonde he was supposed to have been in that one. No. Behind. This way, this way. More coffee. Finish my second cup, 1/3. I will get a third cup, but I'm gonna wait a little. Gimme. I'm gonna save it. I know it's really stupid, but this back and forth with the everything and having killed the one with some Molotovs, I don't feel like potentially wasting some ammo on a room that I don't need to be doing anything in. And I'd rather use an ink ribbon to try and keep it from happening if I don't need to do it. What does this say anyways? Locked. You can't open it. I wonder if I could just shoot the windows. It's never something I've been able to do in a Resident Evil game, but at the same time, I'm like, can I just shoot the windows? The windows are so huge.
Nice room.
Machine room. Spooky Scout 12, thank you for the follow. Whew. Whew. Here, leave that. Alright. Intentionally done to see if we're gonna end up wasting this. It's in that room. Wait, what does this say again? It's just, it's locked. With no word on why it's locked. Well, at least that was easy. Shelf containing a number of large chemicals. Labels are so dirty you can't tell what's inside. Collection of leech samples. Press the button. No. I mean, you try to use logic with the game, it'll shoot you down. We needed to be in this room. This is what we needed. I know where things are. Let's try to use logic. Game shoots you down, but you can't, because you can't shoot out windows. Freaking hell. Seriously, the whole window thing. At least my intuition was correct on that room. And I'm glad I brought the Molotovs. That made life a lot easier.
Mushroom.
Molotovs against those leech things, I swear. Press only milk. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Oops. Combine. Leave. I don't necessarily want to leave this either, but I'm going to. I don't need that many slots being used up. There is a chance I'm gonna end up failing hardcore on something I'm doing right now, and I don't mind if I end up having to reload, because killing that thing again will be really, really easy. I don't care. I'm at a decent spot if I have to reload. If anyone's joining and they haven't seen me do this beforehand, the few times I've had to, I have had to reload. This game is unforgivably hard. This is the first time where both of the characters have been in a fine state and I've had 2 full heals. I have been gasping for breath for healing items in this entire game. Labels are so dirty that you can't tell what's inside. Shelf is full of capsules carrying various specimens. I have a feeling I probably need whatever's in that leech thing. The thing is, I also remember picking something up that said something was very specific to his children. Shelf is full of capsules containing various specimens. Some kind of internal organ appears to be inside. That's beautiful. I've been here. Computer here. Doesn't turn on when you press the power button. I've been here. It was when I first came up, I think. Through the hole you can see the lower floor, but it's too dangerous to climb down. Alright. So the only other option... God damn it, Rebecca. Look at all these. Capsules contain human specimens. Each has a look of great suffering on its face. Let's grab one. Press the button, yep. One of the capsules is glowing. Take the leech capsule. Yes. Just started getting stink bugs? I mean, with where Isaac and I end up living, I'm so not used to seeing bugs like coming out like crazy at this time of year anymore. Capsule appears to contain a specimen of leech. I think when I was in California, they came out at really weird times. I really got annoyed with them. What part am I at? This part? I've never played this before, so I have no idea how to answer that question. I used a hook shot to get up. I'm underneath the churchy area where I defeated Vampire Bat. Dracula, as everyone called him. Everyone was like, oh my god, it's Dracula. I'm like, oh, Vampire Bat. Rebecca's supposed to be 18 or 19. I feel like she's supposed to be 19. She's all like, I'm part of an elite group. I'm only 19 years old. Do you know how to fight? I can hold a gun. Like, do you know how to fight beyond that? I'm so terrified. Are you gonna get up anytime soon? Oh. Blue sculpture specifically shaped in the form of a leech. Well, that didn't exactly do what I thought it was gonna do, but hey, okay. I'm going this way. You're gonna get up when I use gas, whatever it is. Doesn't she have the only way to mix herbs? Yes. She has her little herb mixing kit. Every other character later on could smack leaves together and just, like, make it. She's just all like, I'm special. And Billy's all like, what's a leaf? Alright. Where's the Marcus door? It's behind her in here. When am I playing? I'm not playing Phasmophobia. Isaac, my husband, will be playing Phasmophobia this Saturday. I don't know the specific time. I don't know if the time was set up. But it's supposed to be with Kat for the win, Keita Nash, and Kimmy Kims. I, myself, personally, have no desire to play it. But Isaac will be, yeah, you can see previous like streams of it that he has played it already, because I believe he played it 2 other times. But there is going to be a future one, which is this Saturday, I believe. Use. We love Kimmy Kim. She's sweet. Nothing happens. Maybe you're using the wrong key. I guess I'll have to give this to what's-his-face. Forgot. You have to use the elevator, not this. Like a collab. Like a collab. Does he even know them? No, of course he doesn't know them. That's how he's collaborating. What? No. Yes. They all are in their own Discord channel at the moment that I hover in and just watch them talk and occasionally interject. I think I've said one thing to them. We very much know them. Like, we're not just randomly coming up with people's names and just say, we're gonna play with them, and then just be all like, it doesn't happen. Do people do that? That's kind of creepy if people do that. When did this come out? You have Google more readily available than I do while I stream, but that's what I would say. It's, I want to say off the top of my head, 2003, 2004. Because I think someone was pointing out that it came out around the same time as one of the Harry Potter games. How do I know what did it say? Examine. A blue. Okay, there we go. Blue. That's why it said blue. I read blue as black, but it's blue as in the blue door. Okay. You watch your dad play this when he was sick and on chemo? Pretty intense. I mean, it's definitely one of those games you could play in those modes. I like the old Resident Evil styles, and it's one of the things I do like about this one. Storyline-wise, eh. It's not as good as, like, the previous 3 that came before it, in my opinion. But still, like, its gameplay mechanics I like. Aside from the whole... It came out in 2002, so... Same time as Chamber of Secrets for the same systems. We've been playing the Harry Potter games. That's why I mentioned Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets. Large painting hangs on the wall. The title reads, Woman in Love with a Dead Man. That sounds nice. Input reg coil. Where am I going to put that? Something else here. Oh, look, it's Sephiroth on the right. There's something written on the back of the photograph. To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939. Ah, he's that old and he looks like he's 20. Billy, shave your upper lip. Dear God.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
What? The Final Fantasy reference, though. He looks like it. I think it was out on the SNES first, then PS1, and then they made the other. What? No. No. Okay. This game was, until it was released on Steam, a Nintendo GameCube exclusive. The very first Resident Evil game came out on the PlayStation 1. Resident Evil 2 was released on PlayStation 1, as was Resident Evil 3. After that, Resident Evil 1 got a remake that was placed on the GameCube, and then the remake engine was used to make this one. Dear God, the fan above me scared me. What the fuck is that? I thought it was a leech that was gonna come down. Mysterious objects are floating in the water. The game that you can play that's... I forget what it's called. The Resident Evil that was GameCube Color or whatever that was originally being made was a prototype that was never released, from what I remember. At least not here in the States. I don't know if it was ever released in Japan. I don't remember the name of it. People have mentioned it. Who is Marcus? I have no idea fully. You want me to fully understand this story? I think Marcus was supposed to be the guy that was killed on the train in the beginning opening cinematic, but I can't tell. I can't carry this because I have too much shit on me. Necessary to get the cable car moving again. Well, I guess we're sending this to Rebecca. You think you're wrong? This is the first game that came out first. It's just remake. No, it's not. Resident Evil was never conceived or done until after Resident 1 remake. Resident Evil 0 did not come out way later. Like I don't know the exact date it came out. 2002. You said on the GameCube. I don't know to what extent in timeline it came out with regards to Resident Evil 4. But Resident Evil 0 was not a glimmer in anyone's eye until after the Resident Evil 1 remake. I'm sure because I'm freaking 40 years old and I sat in the bedroom with my friend at the age of 20 playing the remake. And I remember when this one was announced in the magazines we were subscribed to. And I remember we were all going, why are they doing a prequel? We don't need this. Like, I literally played the first Resident Evil. Actually, I didn't play it. I watched a friend play it on the first PlayStation. His older brother had a PlayStation 1, and I played it, and I remember being like so scared shitless of it. Because we didn't have any games that were like that at the time. But it was like it was like super scary, but at the same time it's like we ended up thinking like, oh, it's gonna be something supernatural, and it turns out it wasn't. And it was really cool in that respect. And that's one of the reasons I really liked it, because it went from like feeling like something supernatural or haunted was gonna be in the house, and then it turned around and it was like science and viruses and stuff, and it was really cool because we didn't expect that. Like, Resident Evil 1 came out, and I think Resident Evil 2, I don't want to say exactly. I feel like it came out like a year later. It might have been 2 years. It was really close. And I remember thinking, oh, wow, this is... No, Resident Evil 2, I remember it felt like it was a really, really, really good sequel. Resident Evil 3 felt like it was slapped out there, and just like to anyone, just randomly. I want to go in here. So I just want to drop this coil off. Dates can be confusing. Right here. Leave.
Mushroom.
Your dog just knocked over your cereal. That's sad. Love Candy College. Thank you for the follow. I figured out how you pronounce your username after I almost butchered it. I have a feeling that fuse needs to be put in there, but I may be wrong. Unless there's something I missed somewhere. It's definitely for this thing. Unless there's a thing here. It looks too high to jump down. That has to be pulled over here, and then you walk over to... Okay, I see it. Which means we're going to have to get in there. Something's going to unlock that. What else do I have room for? I don't know. Billy, why don't you tell us what else we can have? Made vegan enchiladas. It sounds delicious. Wait, what do you make them out of? Like beans and rice? No, don't send anything yet. That was a mistake. All right. Your mom's husky knocked a fork out of couscous out of her hand. Did the couscous just go everywhere as a result? Okay, so now that we have the map, we can see all that. Okay. And I don't have a whole lot of space to carry things, but whatever. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Other than possibly die a horrendous, horrible death. I mean, I could always send him to go... I'm gonna end up sending him back to go grab the other ink ribbon. And a few other things, and then come back, and then I'm just gonna end up like... I mean, even if I want to go in there, I don't have anything I can carry. I swear to God, if it locks me in there. You miss dating. COVID needs to stop. COVID needs to stop, period. Got him! Does this mean all the other ones get to stand up too? What is he at now? Still fine. Of course there's something here. Is it the other leech? It's the other leech. Yeah. For some reason, just looking at them sends a chill up your spine. I know this seems stupid, but I'm gonna send her the handgun ammo first. Just so she has it. You want to move to the US to live with your husband? COVID needs to stop. That's even more so. It's like all types of feels right there, Sharp Teddy. Da, da, da. Sends up into operating room, yes. Da, 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 da. Okay. Back this way. I'm trying to constantly double check exactly where the heck I don't know. I keep on second guessing where the elevator is. I don't know. I haven't quite, like, it hasn't been ingrained in my head yet how this map is laid out when I'm in certain locations, which is really weird. COVID screwed up your job search. You're trying to get an online certification in coding, so you want to at least spend your time doing something productive. Yeah, I can understand that. Supposed to move this spring after graduating, but you're stuck here. It's been a tough year. I mean, originally I was gonna, like, before I started doing the regular streaming thing, I was gonna end up trying to do something a little bit more on the IT productive end, but I didn't end up doing that, obviously. He only has 4 bullets left. I almost want to just leave it, but at the same time, I'm like, why? I'm gonna go and get, like... Here. We'll do it this way. Yeah, no, it's very, very smart to pick up something else to, like, help bolster your resume in general. You better not run into any problems. I don't think you will. I'm gonna try and pick up as much stuff in the main room that I think I need as possible, and I'm just gonna come back here. We already have, that means the grenade launcher, along with its rounds, the ink ribbons. And I mean, I'll see. I don't really feel like I necessarily need the blue herbs, but I mean, I don't really want to be wrong with that. What happens if I get poisoned later on? But at the same time, like, I mean, I could always take one of the blue herbs and have her mix it with the red and green herb, and then have a cure-all. That's what I used to call them all the time with my friend when we played the first game. We used to call them the cure-alls. Like, we'll have one cure-all. You eloped last year, you're a little older, you went back to school to get your shit together, and education's free in Finland, so you wanted to do it here before moving to the US, which makes a lot more sense. A lot more sense. Like, college education in the US is fucking expensive. And I like how, like, when I was growing up, it was the whole thought process of, oh, you go to college so you can get a job that earns a decent amount of money. But most of the jobs that people come out of college with barely substitute, like, paying their college to it, like, their fees and their debts. It's fucking stupid. Once upon a time, it was a good idea. Things have changed since then. And now, while it's still a good idea, it's just the debt is insane. I have not gotten a Magnum yet, and I don't know why not. But at the same time, I'm like, Ready for COVID to be over with so you don't have to hear people's stupid excuses why a mask is bad. Masks are bad. There was, Isaac and I went to the grocery store, and we usually keep, like, 2 masks in the glove compartment. And we forgot we had taken one of the masks out recently, so I had to go inside, and he was all like, just go buy a pack of masks. Because originally I told him, I said, if that's what happens, one of us goes inside, buys a pack of masks, come out, and we can both go back in. The packs that they had, they didn't have any more disposable ones. The one set of disposable ones they had was like $7.99. I was all like, are you kidding me? And then they had a reusable, no, it was like, what was it? It was $8.99, and then there was a reusable pack of like Hanes masks for like $13.99. I was like, fuck it, pay the extra money and get something reusable. We'll at least have something reusable we can wash. They are so uncomfortable. We put them on and our ears are like being pulled forward, and we're just all like, why are these masks so unnecessarily uncomfortable? They're all like, one size fits most on the thing, and I'm all like, why do they feel like they're meant for smaller faces? Like, neither one of us has a particularly large face or anything, but dear lord, those things just don't want to fit properly. And I understand why there's no elastic on it, because elastic just gets stretched out and doesn't last as well. And it does keep it tight, and I will say that once you wear it long enough, you get used to it, but they were not comfortable to put on. I know that if I go back to a working environment, and if I have to go into a job, I'm willing to pay like $15 per mask for something comfortable to wear. See where you work, you have a box of disposable ones, so if someone was like, we don't have one. That's nice, though, that you can offer one, though. Because I remember when everything first started happening, I was all like, what? I'm all like, where the, what? Yeah, the people that complain when they go shopping, I'm just all like, really? There's people that are working at the stores that you're at who have to wear them all the time. Like 8 hours the entire time. It's all like, just calm your shit. So he's the one that's gonna have to carry this. I don't want him to, but I can't put it through here. People are bringing extra new mess for people who forgot them. Just in case, so they can buy a carton of milk. That's nice. Your mom made one that fit that won't fall off your face. That's even better. Rebecca. I love how the transferring of inventory back and forth is causing me to zone out on what the hell I'm trying to plan. I'm definitely seeing why people like complain about the inventory management in this one. Like, I know I've said it before, but every time I play it, I see it more and more and more. It doesn't bother me how like the whole finickiness of putting it back and forth, but when you're trying to save up certain pieces of gear because you know you need it later, like I have a lot of ammo that I'm trying to save up, but I can't carry it around. It means you leave a lot of it around, but it also means as you transfer to new areas, you need to start running back, grabbing the ammo, and transferring it. Can she pick it up? What else can she grab, actually? Let me see. And I think the worst part for me right now is the fact that the slow animation between putting something in this elevator is a little much. Bye, Shadow Weaver. Good luck supporting the friend. That's not what I needed to do. I did not mean to do that. That's what I mean to do. I have not found the Magnum yet, but I'm pretty sure I will find it at some point. And rather than like having to run all the way back to that one building just to get the ammo, I'm gonna bring it with me. Does she have the... No. Oh, because I haven't gotten it yet. Da-da-da. Your dad had a custom cloth mask made with the logo of his restaurants in Vietnam for his employees and had them wear to work. That's kind of cool. I've seen some fun masks. I mean, we all kind of have. Like masks, like if Jobs were making masks for people, for like their employees and had the mask logo or something on them, I think that'd be a really good way to advertise the company. And no one's doing that. And I'm just like, why not? Like, I don't understand, but all right, Rebecca. I'm gonna be saving after this. After doing all this, I'm doing another save. I'm not risking dying and having to not do all this. Like, this is insane. This amount of, like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I feel like that's why they give you extra ink ribbons. They were like, you don't need a storage box. Here's some ink ribbons. Here's lots of ink ribbons. In fact, I have too many. I've never had this many ink ribbons in a previous Resident Evil game. And that's even with me having played the first and the second one. The first one, I felt like I had a lot less than I had in the second one. But the second one, I was also, when I first played the second one for the first time ever, and I'm not talking about the remake, I'm talking about the original one. Because I had that on the PC. I don't remember even when it came out in the PC. I feel like it was relatively soon-ish around the same time it came out for the PlayStation. Maybe a year difference. Pick that up. All right. Let's go and get the other stuff. But when I played the second one, I was so cautious in how often I used my ink ribbons when I was first playing it that I remember having like a lot more than I really needed. Oh yeah. Sorry, wrong door. You're not an American, but you always keep the seeds for roasting and the rest you make soup out of for pumpkin? Was it? Any carved pumpkins for Halloween to use all the pumpkin scoop for cooking? I've always thrown it out in the past. I mean, I was never cooking when I used to do that. Nowadays, I have no idea. In general, most pumpkins, certain pumpkins are better than others for certain things, I think. I've never actually used it for, like, cooking. I know you can. This doesn't seem to be anything special about it. I know you could roast the seeds. Never did that. Pumpkin puree, keep it in the fridge for spooky recipes, aka for autumn food. Despite a few cracks, this pot looks like a valuable work of art. Yes, we're grabbing this. Green leech charm. Variety of expensive looking art supplies. For some reason, just looking at them sends a chill up your spine. There better not be a leech guy on the way here. I've made pumpkin bread once, but only from a mix that I had from Trader Joe's. And it was so good. I need to actually look up how to make it. I know that if you make a pumpkin pie, different types of pumpkins actually make a big difference on the pie itself. I think I've heard that Cinderella pumpkins are one of the best. There's something about the sugar level when you roast it that really meshes well with a pie. But different pumpkins have different results when it comes to making a pie. That's not what I want. Send something, yes. Here. You know, the only reason I'm like on the point of thinking, oh no, Rebecca needs to be the one to use the the grenade launcher, is because every Resident Evil so far has ingrained in my head in the past that the girl character needs the grenade launcher. Because at least, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because the grenade launcher, I don't think Chris ever gets it. Jill gets it. And in Resident Evil 2, Claire gets it. Leon gets the SMG, doesn't he? Like, so it's like ingrained in my head. It's all like, no, he can't use that. She must use it. Which makes no sense, obviously. Here, get this. I'm almost thinking of leaving the knife behind. It's at the point where I don't desperately need it. But I'm going to be keeping him here at the moment, so we'll find out. Because I have a feeling one of these things is going to end up opening the pathway down. I want to just put this in there. Lock has been released. All right. Time to save because we've been running around like crazy. All you know is the American version of what? Oktoberfest? More of a southern thing. That is where it's big. You have the Schützenfest. Schützen or honestly, it all comes down to rides and drinking anyway. Woo! I like good European beers. There used to be a place near where I used to live in Los Angeles when I had my apartment that, while expensive, they had imported beers from Europe. God, some of those were really good. Like, it really put a damper on my taste for American beer when I touched it, when I touched a good European beer. Like, none of the American beers, not even the IPAs, really, like, touched on the level of quality you get from a good European beer. And that was, like, the average European beers. At least I felt like it was the average ones. Ah, look at that. We're going all the way back up to save one. We've officially hit the limit. Schützenfest involves shooting targets. Is that why it's Schützen? The winner of the competition is to buy everyone drinks. So many lose on purpose. Oh no, what happened? I just lost. Oh, I guess you gotta buy me some beer. That's amazing. I just want to drop the ink ribbon and have to play as her. Leave this. She has no good weapons. She may die. Black spiced rum has become your new favorite alcohol. I had a black spiced rum. What was it? Kraken, I think it was. Does that count? Is Kraken a black spiced rum? It was really, really good. It's not something I'd buy on a regular basis. Not that expensive, but not something I'd buy on a regular basis. Because like I said, I don't really buy much in the way of hard alcohols. Not unless I'm getting something for the house for a reason, usually like cooking. Like, usually we'll keep a jug of sake around. We're out and we need to get some more. It's one of the few alcohols Isaac can have, and I can cook like crazy with it, and almost a shit ton of Japanese recipes will ask for sake. Alright, no idea what's behind this door. Hello. You on the floor. Do I need to shoot you too, or am I just walking around you? I'm walking around you. Woker quit. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna try and avoid him. This is a gas canister. Take the sterilizing agent, yes. Hey, more. Why is there so much ammo? God, this game just hands you, like, handgun ammo. Corpse in a body bag. You get the feeling it was just stuffed in there. Well, I mean, a whole bunch of the corpses we've been finding have not been stuffed in body bags. These containers look like they are used to store dead bodies. A strange smell emanates from inside. Excuse me, sir. Goodbye. A strange smell emanates from inside. Can I get whatever this is? No. I like how it's all like, he doesn't get up. His head is moving around with you. The zombie be twitching. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, the one that was dead is twitching, and the one that was coming out of the locker, his head was like swiveling along with Rebecca's movements. That's how I've been able to tell to stay away from the ones on the ground. Where you are, for some reason, has a huge Russian population. There's like 3 of them in town. 3 of what? You need to find beer that doesn't make you spit it out on impact. I mean, a European one. The thing with the beer too is like the stronger the flavor in the beer, it's not necessarily that someone's gonna like them, but a good European one definitely could like work in that respect, and you find it being something you like. Me personally, my gateway to actually liking beer was Corona, just because Corona is such a light flavor, and especially if you mix it with the salt and the lime, it does very well. Are you interactable yet? No, of course not. Examine. Small tank containing a chemical agent that could be used to sterilize rooms contaminated by a virus. Wow. Corona, you say? Not. God damn it, Cherubim. Appears to be a device for pumping gas into the room next door. The device is empty right now. I think I read somewhere that when the coronavirus, when everything first happened, sales for the Corona beer actually dropped because people were all like, can you get Corona from Corona beer? And they were like, what? Oh, goody. There's a body in there, and it's probably going to get up. What about you? No, not yet. Sales went down when Corona started. Hey. Okay. Totally saw that coming. You buy 20 per pack for like $10 at your store. Nice. I mean, Corona's never been that expensive, but like to really, really experience Corona beer, it's like lime and salt. Plus, it goes good with Mexican food. Appears to be a device for injecting gas into the room. Okay, what about what's on top? What about what's on top? Wow, a breeding room key. Hey, Billy, I found a key that we can use. Key engraved with the visage of a hideous monster. It looks like a lion. That's not a hideous monster. That's an angry kitty. It's gonna tell the kingdom their favorite movie. Tangled is also named Corona. Wait, was it Corona? I didn't think it was Corona. What was the kingdom name? Like Tangled. It wasn't Corona, was it? Like if we don't have Coors Light, we'd give them Corona. Coors Light is so disgusting though. It tastes like Coors Light is one step and not even much of a step up from like what's the one that begins with an M? Michelob. Michelob tastes like carbonated water, and Coors is just about the same. Like Budweiser is not that good, and Budweiser is just like a slight step up from a Coors. I remember I used to like Coors. That's another one you can use to get into beer. Okay. So, where the fuck am I using this? I mean, there's that one room at the end of the hallway that was all like, it's locked. Sure. Yeah, but Coors Light, you give them a Corona, the person would be so mad that they would even think of giving them a Corona. Use the breeding room key. You don't seem to need this key anymore. Toss it away vehemently. Who came up with the name for the virus anyway? I don't know. I think because the word Corona means something in particular, and that's where it came from. You can look it up. There's actually a reasoning why it's called that. Oh boy. So glad I'm in here. Cage is rusted very badly. There's a patch of dried blood on the bottom. Number of broken cages lies stacked up. They all bear traces of having been smashed open from the inside. Takes too much damage with this. Ow. No. And now she's a conscience. Coronavirus already exists before. Coronavirus 19 is a contagious one, though. Corona means crown. Virus like a crown shape. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you can end up finding all that information out pretty easily. BOW report. Research to date has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to living organisms, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Perhaps because these ancient animals have been genetically stable for millennia, when administered with a progenitor virus, they exhibit only explosive, high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. It's extremely difficult to envision them using them as BOWs, like beasts of war. Amphibia. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. When was a frog introduced in the series? Wonderment Moogle, hi, hello, how are you? And thank you for the 90 bits. You survived the apocalypse to say hi. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in the test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. I don't remember when frogs were introduced. Mammalia. The progenitor virus was merged with monkey cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility, which we saw. The resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side effect, visual power was lost, but this was offset by an improvement in hearing ability. However, they were unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem that no progress can be made without making humans the base organism. And then they become mindless zombies. Isn't this the one where there's a new Game Plus mode where you play as Wesker and he's OP for no reason other than lulz? I don't think so. Because Wesker is still human in this one because it's supposed to be pre-Resident Evil 1 where he's not even, like, infected with anything. Take the dial. Wow. I found the dial. Is Wesker in this one? Why would he be in this one? I thought if you played Wesker, it would be like Resident Evil 5 or something. Like, why the hell would they put Wesker in this one as a playable character that's supposed to be OP for no reason? Maybe it's because he's OP for no reason. It's New Game Plus only? It's a joke? Wesker's not hot. He's weird and creepy. I've never liked Wesker's design. Is he like New Game Plus only as a joke? Or something? I don't even remember if they had determined what Wesker was going to be by the time that this game had come out. Like, we knew that he was working with Umbrella and he basically betrayed his team because that was just a thing that happened. Oh, it's just a Billy skin? Wait, so that means he's not even... And you get superpowers. When was that introduced? Was that introduced later on, or was that introduced when this game first came out, though? I mean, I don't know if Isaac has time to look it up, though. This is not the elevator. I need the little elevator. I know wish it tells you how many points you've given today, because you haven't been slowly inserting points like a piggy bank. I have no idea. Oh, you just YouTubed it? Takes too long for me to look up something on my phone, but it's under the reference room, yes. Here. Wesker mode. So weird that it was done this way. I'm trying to switch to Billy. I'm also trying to see what this Wesker mode is. Yeah, it doesn't exactly say why or when. It was done as a result of doing... Oh, you know what? It wasn't included in the original Resident Evil 0. No, it's part of this one. So the Resident Evil 0 HD remaster, which is this one, which is not the one, because this one's like not the... This is a remaster beyond what was originally put on the GameCube. The Resident Evil 0 remaster, which is this one, has the Wesker skin. That explains why he has the powers and everything. It was like a lull thing they added in later on. Because I was gonna say, I'm all like, Wesker wasn't super powered or anything by the time the original Resident Evil 0 came out. Why the hell would they have included it? It would have been like a what the fuck moment. But it makes a lot more sense. It's like, oh, he wasn't known, but whatever. Which door is it? I think it's that one. Yeah, it's this one. Device is working again. Enter combination. I think... No. I have the combination in a report somewhere. Got brought in, the HD was remade. Okay, wonder... Yeah. I don't know if you posted that before I saw it or after I had looked it up. I don't know. But that makes it, yeah, it makes a lot more sense. I'm like so confused. I'm like, why would Wesker be playable in this? I didn't even really pay attention to the fact that this says HD remaster, but I mean, it makes sense. Management Training's Diary, Marcus's Diary. Oh, that's right. I wrote it down on a piece of paper because it has something to do, the combination has to do, here's the paper. Combination had something to do with his children, 4821. That's what I think it is, because it was like a whole bunch of dates. Yes, enter a combination. I don't know which way to go. How about that? Does it matter which way you go? God damn it. Laboratory manager's diary. Later asked him what the source of the entry code was. He told me it was based on something significant in his children's growth. Yeah, I remember that. Leech growth records. Minister T into 4 leeches. So this is... Okay, 4. Oh, you know what I wasn't paying attention to? 4 is red. Double the numbers. Wait, that should be 8 then, right? 1 hour. Hasten to increase food supply, but lost 2. Oh, this is... I'm betting this is math. So it's probably 4, 8, 6. And then half 3. Not 4, 8, 2, 1. Because I was going off the original number 4. I think it's just math. I did it wrong. I hit 0, 0, 0 first. There we go. What's the likelihood I just want to save prior to doing this? Pretty high. Not exactly something I desperately feel the need to have to save for, but I also feel like being in the same room is probably a good thing, considering everything with her. Aptol Shoptoad, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna have to take a quick bathroom break in 2 seconds to go pee real quick. But I want to go into that room and save before I do that. Apparently it's considered to be an OG, but because fixed camera angles and bosses being slow, they couldn't keep up with his speed. Did they know Wesker was supposed to have been superpowered at that point, though? I don't remember. 0 came out for the GameCube. When did 4 come out compared to this one? So I don't even know if he's in 4. Don't tell me, because I don't know anything about 4, really. I know the basics of how 4 plays, and I know it's let's escort the president's daughter everywhere. That's about it. But I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely missing a key to the Resident Evil puzzle with not having played 4. But I thought 4 came out after this. 4 came out in 2005, yeah. This is why I'm always having problems with this map. It's like, there's not that many doors. I keep on getting confused on which door is which. Kind of glad I dropped everything in here because I keep remembering where it is based on all the crap. It's like, wow, look at all this. Typewriter, record data, yes. I think I've done okay for the most part for my first run through with, considering everyone was like freaking out about ammo and stuff. Okay. Quick, get a pause screen. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I will BRB. Okay. I is back. Da, 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 da. Anyways. Da, 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 da. Okay. So we saved. Alright. Becky. We're dropping this here. I'm not going to worry about, like, being super, like, perfect on what I have with her right now. Just ate something called a pork roll. It was freaking good. That sounds familiar. My brain's not processing it.
Maybe I could use this.
What? Really?
Rebecca here, over.
She's just
Billy,
above you.
I found something here that might make you happy.
She's just
It's an
above you.
aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
Wow, he found a cable car? Wow. I hate this control scheme. I hope it's not this one. Oh my goodness. Wow, Billy. Fucking hell. That cutscene when you're like this is horrible. Hello there and keep up. What? Uh. There's a lever here. Pull it. That should move that. That's what I figured. It's like a pork wrapped around cheese, wrapped around more pork with cheese and spinach on the outside with breadcrumbs. Oh dear God, that sounds like cholesterol nightmare and yet gloriousness all at once. Take the output ridge coil. No, because you can't grab it. But you know who can? The person who can actually go and get it now. Oh my God, you can see him now. She's all like, oh, I can finally see him. It would destroy your lactose intolerant ass. It sounds delicious, though. I totally would want that in my life. Alright. Wonder if the cable car is gonna crash just like the train did.
Mushroom.
Like, oh my God. Join Etsum, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Come on. Pick it up. It's like, it's not what I was trying to pick up, but whatever. Get that. I want to know if, hold on. Examine. That's literally the cable car moving again. That's nice. I don't think you need to combine these, but it's locked. Can't open it. Wow, that's nice. It doesn't seem to be getting any power. All right. Well, but it's necessary to get the cable car moving again. What am I supposed to use what on? Oh my God, you have a ton of ammo. Nope. I'm so upset about that now. I thought I would try and shoot the window, alright? I think it was all mozzarella cheese too. Oh my God. Where the hell would I put that? Here. Let's go and see about that lever down there. But I have a feeling it's in that room. How to get in that room? Oh. Oh. I need the hook shot. Go from underneath. You don't need this. You're just dying. Not allergic to lactose, your body just can't process it. Yeah, that's what it is. Being lactose intolerant means your body just can't process it, and that's what it is. You're not allergic to it. You'll eat what you're intolerant to. All the jokes behind lactose intolerant people versus other people who are allergic to stuff. Like, it's insane. They're funny as hell because, like, most people you find that are lactose intolerant, they're all like, oh, you're lactose intolerant, you should stay away from dairy. They're all like, I need ice cream and cheese in my life. Basically like eating marbles. I am very not lactose intolerant, and Isaac probably hates that aspect of me for that reason. Because I can eat and drink milk without a problem. Like, I drink milk like crazy. When we buy a gallon of milk, he puts it with his cereal, and he's like, and Isaac's lactose intolerant, I drink it. I don't drink a glass of milk. I will drink 2 glasses of milk with breakfast. And I have to stop myself at that point. Because I like the milk. Alright? Door is now unlocked. You didn't need to go through. You can drink a gallon of milk in like 2 days. I can drink a gallon of milk in like a day if I don't call it, but like stop myself. But yeah, I'm pretty much like can do the same as Brad in that respect. Like it's really bad. Can't do milk. Used to have no problem with milk. Now your body feels heavy when you drink some. Hi, Eureka. I love a milk. I'm gonna go. I'm sending him in to go pick this up. Because, you know, he needs it. Looks too high to jump down. It's not trying to jump down. I really miss the tank controls for this. I hate the new controls for this HD remake. I know I'm weird in that respect compared to a lot of people, but I hate the tank controls. Here, let's leave this. Let's get that. So you have one. Pick them up. You love milk, Agrim? I love milk. Milk is delicious. Alright. Let's put... Machine regulates power input and output. You can use this to get the cable car moving. That guy scuba dairy destroys you. So you drink oat milk, but everything else is dairy. Oh yeah, it's on. Almond milk is a disappointment. I've never actually had almond milk. It just looks disappointing to me. It sounds disappointing. So I've never had it. Cable car has been activated. Alright. Miss Chambers. We're assuming you don't need this, even though you probably do. You're gonna take this. You're gonna take this. Almond milk is disgusting. I have no desire for almond milk. I've never had it. I know people who like it, but I'm just like, I need this healing item. I have a feeling I'll be able to carry the healing item no matter what. Climb down the ladder, yes. All by yourself. I feel like almond milk is like the tofu milk. I swear it's like that. It's too dangerous to go on alone. Tofu can at least become bacon bits. I don't know about that. I mean, you can definitely grill it, but... Alright. Alright. I don't like the idea of leaving the ink ribbon, but you're having hot pots tonight. Oh my god, hot pot. Never had tofu by itself. Tofu by itself is bland. I mean, you can have it like a tofu-based dish with a sauce, but it really needs to be with something. Oh my god, come on.
This way.
Roger.
Exchange. You couldn't exchange anything with her until you did this. Are you kidding me? She's dead on the floor now. Head and Shendo, thank you for the follow. Oh no. We're separated again. I'm sorry. Yeah. She took one too many hits. And this is why we'd saved it. I haven't had a hot pot type dish in a long time. And if I ever did it, I've already told to Isaac. He's like, why don't you just make it? And I'm like, well, to really do it, you kind of need something to sit on the table. I mean, you could just make it on the stove and it'd be fine, I guess. I mean, I could make it. It's like, it's very doable at home, and there's plenty of recipes online. But there's so many ingredients that go into it. We lost the hunk. Do something, Rebecca. She did. She died. So we know that she could take 2 hits, and then she needs to get that thing done. Your mom got 2 different hot pots, one with the grill and just a normal one. Yeah, the tabletop grill one is the one that I've thought of getting.
Come on.
Okay.
They're not too expensive. It's more the fact that you need the canisters to constantly keep it going. Fuck. Can't see anything right now. I only need 2. I threw a 3rd one. Anyways, half the fun of the hot pot is the one at the table. Yeah, your mom. Did you see your mom's ridiculous amounts of pots and pans that you put in Discord? No, I didn't. I was kind of surprised because I've kind of been going in and out of Discord a lot lately. There's no power going to the cable car. Something must have gone wrong with the power regulator. Oh no! I hope it's not because of Billy. Died. Took all the good ammo with him. That's a lot of yes. Going outside into the snow to grill some hot dogs. That sounds like not a very productive thing to do, but sure, have fun with that. Putting off swole flex point on hold does lock. I mean, isn't it just the same as a flex point? It's just all look at the swole flex point. You're like, yeah. Stop it, Becky. Pick this up. Angel Yumu contributed 4,000 more points. It's more. I know it's more expensive, but it doesn't exactly do anything different. I thought. It's missing an output. Stop it. It's on the floor. Oh my god, she can't pick it up. She's like, I have too many things in my hand. What am I supposed to do? The leeches, they pulled it out. also not a fan of Luckless Lux, but you like making people suffer. Nuzlocke are poop. I just saw that Brad said that. I mean, I think the concept's
Mushroom.
interesting, but in general, like, eh. Dinging Slar, thank you for the follow. Isaac's the one that wants to suffer, so let him suffer. I want to play games I want to play. Honestly, I think he does kind of, like, want to low-key play a Nuzlocke. Low-key, uppercase, lowercase. Hindquarters, main quarters, upstairs, downstairs. I guess I'm gonna have to leave Billy behind, oh no. I hope he survived. Low dime, high dime, yeah. Wants to play, just wants to make sure you want to see it, yeah. And he wants to put away for people. God, if only I could pick up this gun. I wonder if it's a Magnum. Too bad all the bullets were on Billy. Wow, it's a Magnum. Sir, are you gonna get up? Sir? No? Maybe? I'm gonna... No? 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 Start the cable car? Yeah. With the zombie behind you. She's all like, there's a dead guy in here. I'm only slightly worried. Yeah, no, I'm aware that Pokey stuff isn't for you, Brown. Laboratory complete. Wow. If only we hadn't left Billy behind. Aw, shucks. You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna go and get the gas can I was leaving. Pull the lever, Rebecca. Wrong lever. No, I want the gas can. You never know if I'm gonna find more bottles and need it. Remember, we left blue herbs all the way back in the one training facility. You want me to go all the way back there and get those? I don't want to. Like, so many blue herbs. The amount, like, the fact that, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you don't automatically get poisoned in Resident Evil. But the number of times I've gotten blue herbs in a Resident Evil game compared to the amount of times I've been poisoned, it's a little disproportionate. Like, there's a dead guy on here. He's my new friend. I'm gonna call you Billy too. Legit played one Pokemon game. It was black and you had Snivy because they and Roselia are your favorite. I forget, was it Pokemon Black was the one I had, I think? Which I think I had Black. Black was one of the few I played. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I really like those because it's the first Pokemon game where you got your Pokemon to walk behind you. And I loved how cute it was and it was adorable. Plus I liked the little Poke pedometer that came with it. Because with how much I love walking, the Poke pedometer was fantastic. Loved that thing to death. And then I promptly killed it twice by leaving it in my pocket when my pants went to the washing machine. Don't need to watch that again. Like, and when those were brand new, they completely skipped me by. I never played them at the time when they were brand new. Those were what? Like, weren't those the original Game Boy Color original ones at the time or something initially? I forget. Oh my god, healing items. You never see those anymore. Will those show up on the map since I saw them? No, you have to touch them. Everyone remember the AIDS that was Neopet? No, I never played it. But I do know what you're talking about. Isaac did. I believe Isaac had an account. Remember Tamagotchis? No, of course you don't. I do. I remember Tamagotchi. I remember being in grade school when Tamagotchi was a thing. Yeah. Kids were like showing up with them. It's locked from the other side. Teachers were like telling kids that they had to keep them in their pockets or they were going to confiscate them, but more often than not, the kids had it confiscated because they wouldn't put the damn thing away. I remember when Tamagotchis first came out. They still sell them, I think. Look at all the canisters, Rebecca. This looks familiar-ish. It almost reminds me of the place in Resident Evil 2. Neopets had a plotline that was a result of the Scientologists buying the site. What? It's a control panel. There's a keyhole. That's good to know. If only Billy was still alive. Took the factory map. He took all the good equipment with him. All the good weapons and all the good ammo with him. I mean, technically... tightly sealed. Well, this is our new save point. Let's drop this. I must see how cuddled Bodhi is. I want coffee and I'm not supposed to. I already took like a bathroom break. I need to like keep the stream going. What will happen if the stream does not continue? Whatever happened to you like turning around and taking a picture? I have seen how cuddled Bodhi gets. Benja Thesis, thank you for the follow. I was in there when you were on the phone. I went in briefly to like wave at you, and Bodhi was in the little bin, and he reached out one paw and stretched so far to try and touch me. I was like, Bodhi Didi. He gets so cuddled. Is this guy gonna come to life yet? I don't trust him. Don't trust you, sir. Don't trust you. Everything else comes to life. Sounds adorable. That's Bodhi for you. The adorableness of the Bodhi. Like he was on his side, sort of like on his back a little bit. He saw me, and he just reached out a paw and just stretched towards me. Bodhi's a cat who actually likes like having parts of his body like rub slightly. So like if he stretches his paw out towards you, you can rub and pet his arm up and down the entire length of it, and he will keep his arm outstretched while you keep doing it. And his eyes just give this look of how much he enjoys it. But he's also one of those cats that is, as some of you have seen on stream before with Isaac, he likes having his belly rubbed. He does not dislike it. He likes, actually, he will roll over with the intention of you, like, stroking his belly fur, like, up and down. And he gets really, really happy with it. Tiger just doesn't care. Tiger's like, okay, whatever. Give me that. Speaking of your cat just lumped into your lap. Alright. We have way too much shit on us. Oh look, they're the same grenades that what's-his-name took over the ledge with him. I'm so glad. Like, yes, I could min-max and reload that entire scene to redo it and just, like, make sure that certain pieces of equipment don't go with him. But at the same time, fuck it. Just fuck it. Cats are 4 hours away. Boo! Yeah, we're saving again, because why not? No, not that one. This one. to Buddy. He is a cuddle bug. This is why he's very vocal about things. He is a cuddle bug, and he demands the attention. And if you don't give him the attention, he's going to make sure you understand that you're not giving him the attention, and he will remind you of the attention that he needs. He does have needs. Buddy has needs. He needs to have both kiddie bowls downstairs filled to where he can't see the bottom at 3 a.m. He needs that. To the point where he sits in the corner of the bedroom when he finds out it's not done, looks at the ceiling and just goes, "Bow!" and wakes you up with a startle and "Bow!" and just keeps on going. And you're like, Bodhi. Actually, Isaac screams, Bodhi, shut up! And I'm the one that's been getting up lately because he won't stop. Because he'll go quiet, then he'll be all like, "Bow!" Tiger will never ask for the food. There was one time I got up and one of the kitty dishes was pretty much empty, and Tiger was sitting there expectantly, but he won't ask for the food, so Bodhi asks for him. Something is being displayed. A giant humanoid being is suspended in our bioorganic fluid inside a capsule. Oh my god, it's the tyrant. Shock and surprise. Factory key. One of the bowls of food. He has food. They both can't eat at the same time if only one of them is full. Tag reads you. This is the key to me? Oh, that's so sweet. Someone thought of Rebecca. Didn't expect that. But I think I handled it pretty well, aside from the slight scream. It's the only time I've had a slight scream moment. Bodhi's super codependent. He won't go downstairs without someone, it's true. Scream was kind of funny. It kind of like it was a slightly delayed reaction too, of me just being all like, "What the fuck is going on?" Do you kind of like how damaging that is? Hi, Pudge. How are you? I like how damaging the grenade launcher with fire bases is. I also like that we're at least constantly making progress in this game. I do have to say, as much as I dislike... It's locked from the other side. As much as I've disliked, in general, the story with this one... I mean, I knew I was going to dislike it, because I know the basics of it. I like the engine. Chicanery Hickik. Thank you for the follow. It made you jump, too. I didn't expect it. Oh my god, where is this going? Okay, that I can't go to because obviously Billy Boy needs to come back to life or something. I have the U key. Oh no, there was a thing that I had, there was a keyhole for. It's in here. Not in there. It's not in there. It's over here. This one and 3 are your favorite? I need to replay 3 again at some point because the one time I played it, I didn't particularly like it all that much. Definitely not as much as I like 2. Speaking of the originals, because I have not played the remake for 3 yet. I do have the remake, but I haven't played it yet. And I also know how lackluster the remake is supposed to be for 3, so it's kind of like a sigh. I'm going to play that at some point. Where are the frogs? Are there frogs? I don't know if there's frogs. I saw a document talking about frogs, but I didn't see anything about frogs. No spoiling things! Isn't there something here that's like, hey, there's a key? Yeah. Control panel. There's a keyhole. When am I playing it? That one I don't have a set time for yet. That one I'm going to play with Isaac, because he and I both played 3 together. The thing that I want to replay 3 for is I need to relook at what my original choices were, because I know that the game changes depending on what your choices are. At least the original. Plus, I have to reinstall it and refigure out how to get it running again. Unless Pike Soto's mod works just as well as it does with Resident Evil 1. I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 1, the original, prior to doing that, and I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 4 probably prior to that. That might become a Thursday thing if I do it. When I do it. Not if, when. Because I will be doing it at some point. I want to go get the green herbs. Because I just want to bring them in here. Totally going to make chicken curry tonight. Oh my god. Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut or OG? If you're talking which one, I have the disc I have here is Resident Evil for Windows 95 CD-ROM. It came out shortly after Resident Evil came out for the PlayStation. I think a year later. It is the original OG Resident Evil, and it has the uncensored cutscenes with the extra gore content. And by gore, I mean that very loosely, because that does not match very much these days. I did play it a little bit to test it, and there's a lot I remember in it, so I don't think we're going to be playing that for very long. I think I'll go through it relatively quickly, because I did play that a lot back in the day. It's more a matter of, let's look at it and see the glory of the original Resident Evil for those of you who haven't seen it. Plus, you can see it as it was on the PC rather than on the PlayStation, along with the extra cutscenes. Because the cutscenes in the beginning, like the opening cinematic, is longer, because it has all those extra scenes that weren't cut out of it. And I think there are a few other CG cutscenes that had stuff that weren't cut out of it. And I think the whole intention was to maintain the ESRB rating that was on PlayStation 1, which I don't remember what the PlayStation 1's ESRB rating was. I think it was T for teen. I don't remember. Or it might have been 13 whatever teen. I forget what the different ratings are. But the one that I have here is listed as M for mature. And I do remember like seeing and looking up and finding out what the differences were. So I do know that there are specific, like very specific differences. Are you a boomer? No, because I would have to be a lot older. My parents are boomers. I am 40. I will be 41 next month. Where did this open? Why am I stupid? Up key has been inserted. Now the turntable should move. Oh. Oh. For the cable car. God damn it. Am I going to regret leaving everything? No, because there's a hatch right there. Wait, are you actually gay? You never met a gay before? What's new? That's new? Yes, I'm gay. My husband's gay. That's why we are in the gay together. In general, it's not the way you say it. But you are funny. We're, shockingly, we're very similar to, pretty much anyone else you'll meet. And for surprisingly, you might have met someone else before and just not known it. This feels like the Resident Evil 2 this is going down at the Resident Evil 2 area, isn't it? Don't you know that in 2020, if you're 20 plus, you're considered a boomer by the woke generation? God damn it. Lower the turntable, yes. This feels like the Resident Evil 2 turntable. If you're 20 plus. If you were over the age of 20, does that make you a boomer, Dwin? You're almost 30, you ain't no boomer. No, Phoenix Wolf, by Dwin's statement, you are now a boomer. Congratulations. Take a bow, take a bow. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Talk about your massive wealth that you have and how many houses you have. Also, all of your college degrees and the lack of debt. Yeah. This is the Resident Evil 2 facility. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? This is the same entrance. I'm not talking about Resi 2 remake. I'm talking about the original Resident Evil 2. This is the exact entrance. This is the office that you put Sherry in. Yeah. You've been called a boomer online by the watch.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Cohen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry. I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca...
Where's her headband?
All right. Just be careful.
Also, why does this entire cutscene feel like
Never
it's...
saw him again.
Doesn't she have a headband? Wait, come here, Rebecca. I thought she had a headband on. Why does that entire cutscene feel like it's a lower level of, like, CGI than the rest of the game? I don't know who that is. It's supposed to be someone that's dead within the Spencer Mansion in the Resident Evil 1. Like, if we can figure it out later on when we play Resident Evil 1, then key necessary to get the elevator running again. Sir, please, I need that. No, he wasn't cute at all. Stop it, Teddy. He was horrible. There's no need to search this place. Like, it's just this room. No need to search this place. You're like, no need to search this. That was the last time she ever saw him again. Your cat does this thing where he'll use your hand as a pillow, and whenever you fully open it up, and stretch his neck all the way out and expects you to rub his chin. Very Shafirs, you didn't mean to be upset. No, you weren't upset, by the way. At least not that I could determine, and you didn't make me upset. I thought some of the stuff that was being said was just funny. It's very, very, in general, it can be relatively hard to get Isaac and myself upset over things. Like, we're pretty open and pretty relaxed on a lot of stuff. What? King and Tainty, thank you for the follow. It's not working right now. Yeah, we can tell. This device looks like it's used to activate the elevator. There's a keyhole. What? Why? Elevator's been activated. Oh boy. I'm sorry, what?
What is that?
Why is there a tyrant here? Can I run an 8 pattern here? Why does he shiver like that?
Mushroom.
What? Mama Cella, thank you for the follow. Soup is too hot. You dropped your rock tire. Why can't I see his dick? He's naked for fuck's sake. Why don't I have... God damn it. I don't have the right weapons for this. And I don't have any healing on her. I don't don't think she's doing well. Oh. Proto-Tyrant down. I just got the achievement. Looks like a Ken doll down below. Factory complete. Can I have healing items back there. Thanks. It looks like a male. I mean, if you're wondering why it doesn't have genitals, well, ESRB ratings. Like, that's not good enough for me. Just fucking hell. I hurt. She's at caution. Oh. I thought I was waiting for something. Go up to level 4.
Mushroom.
Or at my world, thank
Time
you,
is
follow.
over. You and your friends no longer amuse me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Sephiroth! Yeah. Can I... Is this where I go to get my healing? No. This was the wrong direction. Oh, he's caught on rebar. Oh no. Wonderman Boogle, what did you do? No, Billy! This is not where I intended to go. I will be back for you later. I think I meant to go up. I went down. Forgot the Twitch needs to use the space blank, otherwise it counts as a link. Little Billy went back to Pennywise in the sewers. Is he floating down there though? Or is he just... Are we just saying that to make ourselves feel better? Oh my god, look where we are. I was wondering when we get over here again. Oh my, what the fuck? Holy shit. What was the point? So you can come back and grab everything, because fuck storage. Billy, I still need your D. Billy, no, you can't die. I haven't seen you without your pants yet. Have Rebecca and Billy actually bonded at any point? No, not really. I mean, he saved her and she was all like, oh my goodness. And then someone immediately came over the radio and said, have you found him yet? We need to apprehend him. She's all like, no. She's about to die. Fuck. I was all like, oh, I could just use the magnum. No, I left all the guns up there. Please, no more. is one of the hardest Resident Evils. It's definitely difficult. Door is now unlocked. Isaac wanted me to play this on easy. He was all like, no one plays this on normal. I'm like, what? No, that's not a thing. I mean, there's a hatch in this room, so at some point we're going to have to open up this hatch. When we open it, I have no idea. Oh, look at that. Molotovs. Can you get this gun, please? Thank you. Oh, you can't carry this right now. I hate some of the locate. I think my problem with one of my biggest problems with leaving stuff around in the game is the fact that the camera angle makes it more difficult to pick things up. But no, Rebecca and Billy never feel like they ever had a proper bonding moment ever. Like, at least so far as I've seen, they haven't. Also, I might have used all my grenade ammo, but I did kill a proto-tyrant. And I don't know what else is coming, so safe. I mean, I have so many of the ribbons. I did pretty good at not saving much, especially on the train. All right. Tightly sealed. Back to level 4. Is it level 4? Level 1? I don't remember. I think it was level 4. Yeah, it was level 4. Because I was trying to go all the way up, and I went all the way down instead. And she's like, Billy! And he was like, I'm dying. She was like, no! And he was like, oh, there. Bye, Wonderment Moogle. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the bits. Have a wonderful day. Why do I have a message? Why do I have 5 messages? Oh, dear Lord. What? When was this? Why did all that just come in recently? What the fuck? Anyways. Like, my phone has not been giving me updates on text messages or anything, it seems. Oh, I got a picture of Bodhi. Isaac took a picture of Bodhi to show me how comfy he is. He's just lying down. Like, there's no extra special, like, Bodhi curls or anything. He's just lying there. Somebody's walking around in high heels in the apartment above you. That's wonderful. They're all like, just because I can't go out doesn't mean I can't be beautiful, they say to themselves as they put on their heels and walk around in circles. And they're like, yes, yes, strut, strut, walk, walk. Here, let me... No, I don't want it. But I want it on my map. Just in case. The typewriter. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this game gonna make me be all like, yo, are you sure you don't want to save here too? Dam area power supply panel. Designate a point to receive power. Power can be supplied to any location up to 2 points away. Change points. I'm sorry, what? Why are we super over the top, like, making this convoluted and difficult? Here, like, we're gonna want to save here at some point, I know, but I have a feeling... Oh, there's something in there. No. No, it's looking at the reflections, the floor. Oh, that's pretty good. Lift isn't working. Power doesn't seem to be turned on. All right. Gosh. What are we? We're in the control room. I can barely read that. I'm sorry, what? It goes here, and then it goes here. Here. Oh. What the fuck? So if I put it here, it'll light this one and this one. I mean, that's not the best option, though. So this is a whole... Curiosity, what happens if we... Okay, that's not what I want. I know it's a puzzle, but geez, designate a point to receive power. Power can be supplied to any location up to 2 points away. Change points, yes. So if we wanted to be here... So if we supply it here, what does it do? Oh, I have 3. Okay, I was doing it wrong. I thought I had, like, 2. Okay, so here's 1. Because this is the only way for me to get that. In order to get this one, I need to supply power here. There. Couldn't just write on the board, do this one, then this one? No. Looks like power's been restored. Would you like to pick up an ink ribbon and save your game? I mean, honestly, once I figured out what I was doing with that one, it wasn't that bad. That one was easy. It wasn't like the issue that I had with the statues. That honestly, in hindsight, it like looks a lot easier than it actually was when first dealing with it. It's unnecessary for me to like save at this point, considering I just saved at 0.25, but I don't really want to go through it again. Billy! Yeah, the wording on the statues is what threw me. You guys gonna get up? Where's Billy? He fell asleep. He got attacked by an angry monkey and fell off the bridge. And now he's in the water unconscious with all of our good weapons. I mean, most of the good weapons. He's got some ammo on him we could use. He's got 2 things of ammo on him we could use. He's on the good ship Billy Pop. Heard it's a sweet trip to the candy shop. I'm doing this. Poor Billy. No, poor Rebecca. Now she's all alone. She's the weak one. She's the one that has to, like, hide in a corner and pretend she doesn't know what's going on to Chris Redfield later on. I'm going to go back and grab the other Molotovs, because why am I carrying around 3 Molotovs when I can just stack the whole bunch of them? I'm aware of the ridiculousness in this thought process, but I'm a little tired of having to run around and pick up things, and I figure, you know what, just in case. She's like, well, if only I brought everything with me. It's only a zombies, she could do it for herself. Like, it's She's supposed to be on level 2. Da 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 da. Isaac keeps on telling me because he doesn't know about it. He's all like, why don't you play? Because I was like, so based on the conversation that started when I started the stream, when people were all like, no, the first game was on SNES and blah, 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 blah. Anyways. First Resident Evil was on PlayStation 1. Don't remember the release date because I'm that great. Probably late 90s. But, I just remembered by happenstance, and I know I've mentioned to Isaac, and Isaac's all like, why don't you play that? And I'm like, oh god, eye roll. The original inspiration, if you guys didn't know, for the Resident Evil franchise started with an old NES title that actually never, ever, ever came over to the United States called Home Sweet Home. and it actually has a horror-based movie that was made for it over in Japan. It is not an easy game to play on the NES by any stretch of the imagination, and it was actually deemed, I believe, too scary at the time, even when it came out. It obviously now, if you look at it, doesn't like feel scary or look scary at all, obviously. But it definitely has some semblance of, like, you can see a lot of the influences that Resident Evil picked up. One of the things Home Sweet Home did was the transition from room to room was the door opening. And they took that transition and kept it for the Resident Evil franchise. Well, at least, like, the large majority of them. But I have always been curious about it. Never played it. I know what it looks like. I know the basic concept of how it plays, because it has this concept where you can split up the party, and I think you have, I want to say, it's not 4 party members. You have 5 party members that are all within a haunted mansion. And you can split them up willy-nilly, and you can keep them separate. But the thing is, if you keep them separate, the characters in Home Sweet Home, and remember, this was original NES, they could be attacked when other characters weren't around. And if they were attacked, they could call out for help. And if other characters happened to be in the area,
Mushroom.
that you could move towards them. Mengus Man, thank you for the follow. I think you had to be the character that was being attacked to call out for help, but you could have a character permanently die in the game, and if you ended up permanently losing a character within the game, you kind of were a little screwed, because each of the characters had like a special ability of their own that they each needed to use to contribute in order to actually beat the game. It's supposed to be incredibly difficult to play. I have thought of doing it, even with Isaac saying it, just out of pure, like, curiosity. And, like, who the hell plays Home Sweet Home? The only way to play it properly in English is to get a hold of the fan translation. Because, like I said, it was never brought over here. It was deemed too dark, too scary, too violent for the general the general kid crowd for NES games at the time when it was first made. And I think they even had to tone down a lot of the stuff that the original creator wanted to make in it. And I think the original creator actually went on to work on the original Resident Evil, if I'm incorrect. Like, if you guys have never heard of it, Home Sweet Home is definitely worth taking a look at and just seeing about it. Sounds awesome. Can we play it? I mean, Isaac wants me to play it. Whether I could do a full run of it, I have no idea without a playthrough. The only other thing about it is it's an old NES game, and it's not action based. It's a turn-based RPG. It's a horror turn-based RPG. I'm also gonna regret not saving, aren't I? Just for doing all that. What is this? When you get into fights, it's kind of like old Dragon Quest, Yeah, it's like old Dragon Quest type combat where you see the monster in front of you. And a lot of the times, apparently, you're supposed to get used to the fact that you want to run in combat. Come on. I swear she gets like no chance with these things. Already on caution. I don't like healing items are so rare. I don't want to heal her unless I have to. What is this? Door doesn't have a handle. There's a square-shaped hole in the door. Of course there is. Billy's inside. The map is pretty long for the most part. Like, I thought this game was going to be a lot shorter than what it is, but I think I'm also nearing the end. Are you going to get up? Because I don't trust you. Oh, he's dead. Pinball machine is like nothing you've ever seen before. Unfortunately, it's broken and can't be used. Unfortunately, it's broken. Balls are set as if someone was playing a game. I hate where that's located. But yeah, if I had remembered about Home Sweet Home when people were first mentioning it, I would have done it. Isaac was also the one that told me that probably the SNES one that they were talking about was a fan-made game. I'm not aware of all the Resident Evils that were supposed to... Like, Resident Evil Gaiden. I want to say that wasn't a fan-made game. That was supposed to have been on the Game Boy Color initially, I think. And ended up never seeing the light of day due to multiple reasonings. I don't remember everything behind that one. I'm going to go back up and get the other gas canisters. But beyond that, I'm like, I can't think of any others. Oh, there was a fan-made NES one, but I don't even know if it was an actual game or if it was just a video someone made. I'm trying to remember, because I did see that one. It was really, really well done. It was really cool. But no, it never was originally on the NES. The NES didn't really have any scary games from what I can remember. Not that I can remember off the top of my head. Like, Castlevania was scary to me when I was little, because we didn't have anything like that. There was another game I really liked that was kind of creepy that I wanted to play. I might do just for the Halloween time period on the NES. But the thing is, I'd never be able to beat it because I was never that great at it. It's called Monster Party. The whole concept of Monster Party, if I remember, was you were a kid that was supposed to help Monsterland, and you fused with a monster to help him save his world, or something along those lines. Basically, you went through the game, and you were this kid that was good at baseball, so you had a baseball bat, so of course that was your weapon, was your baseball bat. You would hit things with a baseball bat, but if you found a special magic pill or whatever, it literally looked like a pill from what I remember. If you found a pill in one of the levels, you could fuse with the monster that had merged with you and take on your more monstrous form, and the monstrous form could end up helping you get through the level and usually gave you a lot more powers. Like, it turned you, I think at the first level, you turned into like this flying demon gargoyle thing that kind of shot bolts of lightning out of his mouth, which basically were almost like pellets, of course, because NES. But I remember the second level, when you got a pill, it was a whole different form. It wasn't the same one. But you'd press the jump button and you'd press it to flap your wings instead of actually jumping. So you actually got to fly. So I remember that was one of the benefits of being in that form, was you didn't have to worry about jumping over areas because you could just fly over things. But I remember really liking that one when I was younger. Never could get very far in it at the time. It was just difficult. I mean, it was one of those difficult arcadey platformer types. And it did, from what I remember, it's like it did have a code saving system. It didn't have an actual save system, because most of the games actually ran by code. Like, oh, you got to this level, here's your code to get back to the level if you want to do it. Okay. Dear Rebecca, what are you carrying? This is where you need Billy. You can tell. You need one of them to stand there and the other one to get in here. Billy, no. Oh no, Billy. If only you were okay. Space for a battery. Why is this like gore shadowing? Ugh. gonna regret this. This looks like the Resident Evil 1 or Resident Evil 2 area. Like, everywhere that Chris and Jill have to go is because Rebecca moved shit around. Controls regulate the supply and drainage of water in the tanks, control the rotation of the railing. Use the device. Rotate right. Boy. Oh my god, this is Resident Evil 1. This is her doing all the puzzles that Chris is gonna have to do. God damn it, camera! God damn it. This is literally her doing the puzzles that happened in Resident Evil like 1 or 2. It's like the reason why things are the way they are is because Rebecca moved things. I swear to God, that's what it is. That's what it looks like. No, just climb up. Like, no. Achievement unlocked. I'm a medic, not a bodybuilder. Are you kidding me? I can't push things. It's so simple. Are you kidding? So this is, I need Billy. Oh my god. You literally need Billy to do this. Okay. Because you're going to fill that and walk across with the boxes. Okay. Shit. He just happens to be out of the water on his own.
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay?
Here's your bonding moment. Stare into the distance with each other.
What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Isn't that supposed to be like indications of Resident Evil like 4 right there, or 5? Or they used that for Resident Evil 5, I want to say. I'm sorry, what? They did say the...
I'll go.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
Yeah.
Anyways. We're gonna come through here. That's a big frog. That was a big frog. Hi, Cyber Raven. Okay, I thought so. So, I do want to go back through there, but there's shotguns here. It's also the valve in that one thing, but there's something back there I need to do. Okay, so here's Billy's inventory. Exchange. He's fine, by the way, if you didn't notice. He's just fine. We will have to go over there. Let's go back and check the other room. Because if one of them's like a quick way back to one of the rooms that has the typewriter, because I know there's that one hatch that we can't open, which maybe Billy can open. Maybe that's why Rebecca couldn't open it. It's just so heavy. I feel like the trope of making Rebecca weak and simple because she's a medic is kind of stupid. It's locked from the other side. Well then. So much for that. So at some point we're going to find a way through there. Alright, so let's do this and get this valve, because at least we feel like we're accomplishing something on the way to actually, you know, saving again. Before Rebecca keels over and dies. Alright,
You stay here.
Yeah.
I think I see how to do this. Wait, how do I get down there anyways? Oh, just pull this. I don't know if this will work. It might be in the way somehow. Oh no, surprisingly not. Does he only need to push or can he drag? I don't remember. I think I need to reset this room. I don't know for sure. We'll find out. Oh, you know what? You need one in the middle. Do you? Hold on. Let's find out. God damn it. The camera angle. Ugh. You know what? Here. You do this. Use the device. Fill. Okay, I'm just skipping that. Wow, I didn't expect that. So that one's heavy.
Mushroom.
Can't do anything with it now. Itiop Fruit Loop, thank you for the follow. Rotate, you can't do, so you can't rotate, okay. Out of curiosity,
Okay.
I want to see if this room resets. Like, is it one of those things where the puzzle just resets if you fuck it up? We're gonna find out. Rebecca. It does. Okay.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So you can. I don't know why it wasn't letting me last time. Maybe because I screwed something up. I don't know. We're gonna need 3 boxes over there. Why did I do that? Oh, because she needs to... I can't skip that. I tried. I tried skipping that. No. I hate the controls for moving, for like pushing things. It's like, keep running against it for a while. There we go. Why did I do that? Can I just stay? Hold on, I want to see if I can stay down there. All right. So. Nope. That's not what we wanted to do. What happens if you fill it while he's in there? Will it be all like, no, you can't fill it while he's in there, or will it be all like, Billy drowns? That'd be funny if there was a specific Billy drowning animation because Rebecca was stupid and pulled the trigger. Out of curiosity. No, I don't want to. Because if it does do something, I'm like, fuck it. It's going to tell me no. It's too dangerous to do that now, see. It snowed last night. We haven't had snow yet, thankfully. Phil. I hate the snow so much. I mean, I was born and raised in California, so now living on the East Coast, I still enjoy the snow. I just don't like shoveling it. I mean, we don't, in general, so far as I've experienced winter, we haven't gotten it so bad that shoveling is like the biggest chore on the face of the planet.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
But it definitely has not been, like, the thing that I hated the
Go
most
alone.
Roger.
This way.
Okay.
in our area is our neighbors who don't shovel out their cars, who then do the bare minimum before they have to go to work. Then they get home before you when you ended up shoveling out a giant area for yourself in front of your house, and they take your parking spot. And all the parking spots by the time you get home that are left are ones that you need to have shoveled out. I've literally driven home, watched all the empty spots be taken up by the idiots who wouldn't shovel, and then have to stop my car in the middle of the street to get out with the shovel that I kept in the trunk knowing it was going to happen. And I thought there was something. And then turn around and having to shovel out the parking spot for myself. I really hate it. Like, I don't feel like there's spots you can steal, but when it fucking snows and you need to shovel out parts of the street, goddamn contribute if you're going to be taking up someone's space that ends up not having the spot. Don't we have a garage? No, we do not have a garage. Did not expect you. What? You think we have money, but we don't use it? We have a... What? No. No. Guys, by saying that we have money, we have a savings account that was stockpiled with the extra money that was given from COVID, as in, oh shit, in case we have problems with me finding a job, or if Isaac for some reason loses his job. We do not have money. There is no way we can buy a garage. We do not own this house. Isaac's parents own this house. We pay them rent on a monthly basis to stay here. Isaac works. He does not have a job that makes a lot of money, nor does he have a job that he likes. I would like to go back into working at some point. God damn this thing! So that I could end up making enough money so that he can quit and find something that he likes. But the both of us together definitely need to be working for us to have a comfortable enough existence. And even by then, we are by no means considered like higher end at all. Do people who have money even exist? Some people do. Trust me, some people do. Is that why Isaac works? He supports Isaac? No, we both typically work. I lost my job in like just prior to the stay-at-home orders. Goodbye. I didn't know she went on her own. It's so ridiculous. I lost my job just prior to the stay-at-home orders. When all hell broke loose, I ended up applying for unemployment, and I got my unemployment. Okay? I had not applied for unemployment since I had been living here because I always found a job relatively quick. No, that was incorrect. I applied for unemployment once from a previous job, and they ended up lying to the government, and I ended up being denied. It was fucking bullshit. But yes, we when the government gave out the extra money for people who were on unemployment during COVID, because the federal government did that, I took all the extra money we got and I shoved it into a savings account as in backup. Oh shit. And I'm very glad I did, because with everything happening, we need that because we don't know when it would be a good idea for me to go back. thought Isaac had family wealth. No. No. Isaac does not have family wealth. Isaac's dad is a used car salesman. His stepmom works as a... What does she do? She works with some basic Linux programming for accounting type stuff, but she doesn't make bank off of it. She's like... She's not even higher end programming from what I understand. Like, she doesn't understand enough about computers in general. But she can do what she needs and she knows how to do. She's taken, like, training courses on it. And yeah, his parents are not wealthy. My mom lives off of Cobra for medical insurance, for medical stuff. And my grandfather helps her. My dad struggles on a regular basis with his girlfriend. Alright, let's go down. Yeah, there's no wealth here. Like, I've just learned to be...
Okay.
I myself personally, over time, even before I met Isaac, learned to be a little bit more careful on where I threw my money. Me knowing how to cook makes a huge difference, because when we usually have a craving for something, it's easier to make it than for us to go out. We've been sticking with the whole not going out, especially now. Let's
You
see.
stay here.
I'm trying to think how else to end up explaining this
Follow
too.
me.
Yeah.
I build our computers. We don't have any place that we go for building computers because I've been building my computers since I was younger for like the last 20 years, which also helped me enter into the IT field, which is what I normally work in now. I did not used to work in IT. Square shaped hole in the door. No, it's this valve that I have. Come on, just use it. Isaac works in a call center, taking customer service calls, and he hates it. And I even told him when he got it, I said it's good for experience, and it will be good to pad out your resume a bit, but it will be a job you will hate. And he swore that he liked it when he first started. And I told him that wasn't going to last, and it definitely did not last. You're thankful your family weren't that bad. You feel bad for people that went through that. Which, through what? Your dad went from one bedroom apartment in the worst part of town and telling you he was hungry when he was eating as a kid. What he is now. Yeah. His dad definitely worked for where he is, and they're not wealthy. They're just, they do well enough.
Ooh, nice!
Good hustle, Billy, way to just stand there with no weapon.
I did that intentionally.
Nice room.
Viper Reg Flyby, thank you for the follow. Oh god! Thanks, Billy! Well, that happened. I did that intentionally because she has so many of these bullets, and they have the good weapons, and he has some of the better weapons. And I didn't want him using them. Anyways, because I was like, no, Billy helps. I unequipped his weapon because the only thing he has that he would have busted out would be his shotgun, and there was no fucking way I was having him like use the shotgun on those when I could use the weakest weapon that we have on them. God damn it. Besides which, she needed to be healed at some point. It wasn't expected to have to do it there, but whatever. She was apparently really close to it. Billy's just there standing menacingly. I believe your mother's on disability at the moment. My mom can't get on disability, and I don't understand why. I've tried doing some research for stuff and everything, and I don't know where to go with it for her. She's full on diagnosed multiple sclerosis, but because she doesn't have a work history, because she worked for my dad's store, and my dad was horrible at reporting things to the government in that respect. Like, he paid taxes for the store and he paid taxes for the family, but he never properly did accounting like you're supposed to do accounting. I don't think he ever understood exactly what he was supposed to do in that respect. But something about she doesn't have something attached to her social security about not having worked within so many years or something in the past, and therefore the government just straight out denied her. I don't know what she's doing. I feel like there's got to be a program somewhere for someone who has been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis to get government funding or government aid, period. But she doesn't have it, and she's not getting it. Whatever. The rest of the family helps her as she needs it. Like... Oh, bye. Nope, you live in the U.S. I will say though that what was I gonna say? With regards to our area, with people thinking, oh well, Isaac's parents have houses. Okay, so if you're not used to housing costs and everything, me coming from California, I'm used to houses being like several $100,000 to like $500,000 for a cheap ass home in a really sketchy neighborhood minimum, and that would be a broken down home with a lot of in need of a lot of repairs. I'm used to that. Out here in our area and in a lot of other areas that a lot of people don't think about, it's possible to buy a really nice home for like 50 grand. That's still a lot of money, but that's very doable for a lot of people overall with the mortgage, as long as you have the backing the bank requires. It's just, bottom line is, it depends on where you live, on how expensive your cost of living is. Us renting off of his parents in the house we're in, and we're in an old Victorian row home. You can look it up to get an idea of what it looks like, the basic concept of it. Ow! Are you kidding me? I didn't even see him. The pipes blocked him. In an old Victorian row home that's technically 3 bedrooms, except the room that Isaac is in is more like a closet, and it's supposed to be one of the bedrooms. And when we saw it, I was all like, this is not a 3rd bedroom. They're like, yeah, it's a 3-bedroom. I'm like, that's not a 3-bedroom home, 1 bathroom, by the way. We're paying less on bills and on rent than I was paying in my 1 bedroom in Los Angeles, which is fucking insane to me. Like, just realizing that, knowing that, is just pure insanity. I swear to God, if this is way up, climb up the ladder, yeah, this is gonna be up to that 1 room, isn't it? You know, someone with lymphoma cancer denied for the past 3 years. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Do I have to make sulfuric acid? I've been thinking that I should, like, make some sulfuric acid because I no longer need a seal thing. Get off of her! It's my fault for putting her there. God damn it! She's already caught both of them! Victorian row homes look pretty, they do. Like, I love the architecture out here. I like older architectural homes. They're very pretty to me. We should have finished with this dump long ago when this all started. Did anyone expect that there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were surprised to the head honchos too. The things in the woods just started to attack people. That had to be planned. Someone deliberately scattered that virus, no doubt about it. But the guards are fellow soldiers. They must still be around. Well, whatever. Don't have to worry about that anymore. What I have got to worry about is whether to use my last bullet on myself or on a friend. That's the only decision I have to make. What I want to know is... Yeah. I'm gonna need to. Wow, baby. You guys get so much ammo in this title and like no heals. Why don't you have both characters shoot? Because I don't want to. Because I don't want Bill. If when I give him a gun, he will just fire willy-nilly off, and he tends to just use whatever's available, and he will keep shooting until it's dead, basically. Which means potential of double of this bullet ammo going away. It's easier to have one person firing. Honestly, I probably should just separate and just have him not be here. But yeah.
Mushroom.
Should just pick this up. Is that why all the Sims houses are so vintage looking on the outside? No. I just like vintage houses. I like older homes, and that's why I do a lot of the older homes. I've done some, like, if you're talking about the ones that I've done, I have some that are more newer looking. I don't like the modern look, so I don't tend to do modern homes. Listening Daisy, thank you for the follow. So in general, when I design sim homes, you will almost never see me design a sim home that's modern. I might do one as a challenge eventually to myself, but in general, I don't like modern looking homes. I feel like in about 20 years' time, a modern home is gonna dated look. You can now shoot. Depends on the house. You like the look of some modern homes, but they hate the others. I don't like the ones that are all angular and like right angles, like cubes kind of thing with large windows. I just don't like the look of it. Ew. Looks like it's been a while since this one croaked. Is that the wording we used? That's the wording we used. This is definitely like gore shadowing at this point. Oh my god, this is gore shadowing. Is this the end of the game right here? Let me see. There's that area right there. And then that. Definitely not the end. Jeez! There's the ending. That room right there. But at some point, we're going to find a ladder that's going to go up to not that save room. But where is the other save room that we left all of our stuff in? Oh, it's not part of this. Damn it. All right. I hate to do this, but we're going back and we're grabbing stuff. Like... Booby Poster Kick. Not leave any more in this room. I don't know where the next room is gonna be, so we need to go back. I don't know how soon it's gonna be until we get to it. And I'm talking about the passage back to that one hatch. And maybe there was no passage back to the hatch because this is called the treatment plant. And the previous place where I left all this stuff isn't the treatment plant because it's not showing up on the map. Which means I have a whole bunch of crap back here that needs to be carried. I don't need to be going this way. Why did I do this? Forgot I could, like, just tell him to move off to the side with the right joystick. I will say I like the mechanic of the two characters together in this one. Even if the storage mechanic is kind of a pain in the ass. Like, the storage box would have made life a lot easier, and there's no reason to not have it. Because the concept of there being a... As I originally had thought of it. The original concept of, Oh, they can both go on that. Okay, that's good to know. How many streams until you get partnered? That's... Well, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately. There's no number of streams to get partnered. There's certain things you have to hit in order to be partnered. And unfortunately, for some unknown reason, our request for partner status is kind of lost in limbo. And we don't know why. So we're stuck as affiliates right now. We put in a request for partner status back on the 13th of September, I want to say. That's the day that Isaac got the reply. According to their website, it takes about 7 to 14 days, but I think they say up to 7 days. Most people say it takes 2 weeks. We are going on about a month and a week now. So 5 weeks. I already told Isaac, I said there's a chance that COVID and everything, because I'm pretty sure the Twitch's offices are in Los Angeles, which is one of the hardest hit areas, and so therefore they might not be at proper functionality, though I don't know why they wouldn't just be working from at home, honestly. It's very possible that that's what's going on with them. I'm supposed to be level 2. We definitely have not been lacking for stream time or anything. Can you message them about it? No. There's no one to message. Isaac has already poked Twitch support and asked them about it. Twitch support came back and said that they do not handle anything with regards to partner requests. And that was it. I already told him, I'm like, you can throw it back at them and sit there and say, this is when we put in the request. We just want to find out if it's stuck or not. But honestly, I don't think they're going to help. I think Twitch runs on its own little tune no matter what they say, and they have enough control and clout in this sector that they'll do it when they do it. Little annoying, but what are we going to do? Found a new casual game, we put it on the game suggestions. Ooh. I want to know what it is. I'm not stressing over it. It would be nice, mostly for Fubo and for the quality options, but considering the time of day that I tend to start streaming, we haven't been having problems with quality options, so that's one less thing. Being a partner would mean that we wouldn't have to sub Fubo. There's an automatic 1 sub that you can add to the channel, and that's usually meant for your bots, and that would be for Fubo. Trying to get the ink ribbon. There we go. How many ink ribbons do I have now? 16. Okay. Does Moobot even do anything? Not Moobot, Fubo. I think Moobot is Fubo. Unless it's a slightly different program and Isaac just went with another one. I remember there was a few different programs you can use. But I think it's I think Moobot is Fubo. I think Moobot is the default name. Just the slight head nod. She's all like, "Yes, you may carry my weapon." He's like, "Okay." Does Moobot is Twitch, Fubo is something? Is it added? That's from Streamlabs then. Because the one that we're using is from Streamlabs. Streamlabs or Stream Labels, I forget. It's the one that all of our commands come from and everything. It's tightly sealed. I have a feeling this building is from a different Resident Evil, and I'm not recognizing it. Like it's from Resident Evil 2 or something. Kat says to just be patient. Well, I mean, it's Kat. She's always going to say to be patient. She's not wrong. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. What are you going to do? Like, sit there and rage at them? Honestly, all you end up doing is pissing off people, and in a machine like in something along those lines, you get someone in support irritated enough, and if support has anyone's ear in any other part, they're just going to end up, like, telling them about it. That person's going to end up holding it off on their own, like, just to be, like, spiteful, because that's what some people do at times. I wouldn't want to risk that kind of thing in general, and honestly, to me, I'm like, shoulder shrug. I'm like, it'd be nice, but it's not the end of the world at the moment. It is kind of baffling when we get new people, when we're having a decent number of viewers, when they sit there and ask, hey, why are you just affiliates? Why aren't you partnered? When are you going to get partnered? Because, what do you tell them? We put in the request back on September 13th and have heard nothing. Like, trust me, it's a question that we get often. Like, often. Select floor. I don't remember what floor. I keep forgetting what floor I'm going to. Not level 3, level 4, and level 2. What was level 3? Level 3 was the turntable. That's where we got Proto Tyrant. That's what your old boss would do. She would ignore emails if she didn't like people. Yeah. I've known people to do that, Crunchy. Also, hello. It's very petty, in my opinion. I've always felt that if you're doing your job, you should do your job, and not, like, hold a grudge against it.
Mushroom.
Headphones, thank you for the follow. Why do I feel like I left something here, by the way? Because I almost thought it was the ink ribbon. I didn't. I grab it. But yeah, it's just like, what are you gonna do? But I do think it's very possible that they furloughed some of their people. Who knows? Ended up like cutting down on the number of people they have. You don't get why they don't answer. You can I mean, there's nothing you can petition to. There's nowhere to petition. What would you do? At Twitch on social media? Do you know how many people say at Twitch and then make a complaint about something? Like, that's the point where they just stop paying attention. Definitely don't. It's not worth it. It's not concerning us. It's more of a worry for Isaac than it is for me, because Isaac's been wanting it for so long. I think he just wants it. And I mean, ultimately, when it comes down to it, if you ask him what he really wants it for, it's the same reasons I say. We don't have to worry about Fubo's subscription. We don't have to worry about quality options. But I think he would like the ability to say, hey, we're a Twitch partner. That's why you just focus on doing your job and not saying anything. See, I have problems doing that too, which has gotten me into problems, because I'm one of those people that always believes in, like, if I'm going to start doing a job, I believe in bettering myself in my position while I'm doing it. And sometimes that rubs people the wrong way. Not often, and usually only people who are trying to cut corners, I will say. But sometimes it rubs people the wrong way. Combine this with this, take this. I know he's only yellow, but whatever. You know, it's so hard. I have a tendency to always like want to better myself, and I have a severe problem with people who fuck around with morals on a job. Like, I don't like people who dick with other people, and I tend to be pretty vocal on that, and it gets me into trouble sometimes. It's not like I want it to. This is what I have to do in order to get. No. Combine. Yeah. This is your final. No, seriously. At least I'm finally getting healing items. It's also telling me that I at least was doing. Cat! Hi, Cat. How are you? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Cat. How is everyone? How are people doing? Cat, what were you playing? Oh my god, you got to raid us for a change. I'm usually the one raiding you. What the hell? What happened? What were you playing? What were you doing? How is life? We're getting Rebecca and her low-key boyfriend killed. Normally. Hi, to be fair. Keaton, you were playing Fall Guys. I don't like Fall Guys, but I'm glad you guys have fun with it and enjoy it. I had the one time I tried Fall Guys, I was just like, this is fun. Why are people trying to like sabotage my personal win condition? Like, why are people making my life horrible? I hate people. You love clumsy beans. Wait, I'm missing something here. Oh, I'm missing this. Give me this. Give me. That's a door. Yeah, we hate I hate grabbers. Hate grabbers. Is that what you call them? I hate those people. Hi, Kita. Hi. Do we have proper shoutouts for Kita and for Kat? I've been shouting you guys out on occasion, like the last week and a half anyways. Just because everyone, like, occasionally we'll get someone that's all like, so when are you playing Phasmophobia? I'm like, I don't play Phasmophobia because I don't care for it. Isaac, however, likes it. And by the way, this coming Saturday, Kita Dash with Cap for the win and Kimmy Kims with Isaac Squirrel playing Phasmophobia while I sit downstairs getting drunk on beer. Brad! Thank you for the gift and sub to Cat! You've ensured that her sim stays in the town. I'm actually gonna save right now because no, don't leave this. Give this to her. All of it. I have so many ink ribbons. Oh my god. Are you a furry? No. We have a command for that, by the way. The kitty cat in the bottom right corner, people, is because originally, when Isaac and I had started, we weren't planning on doing face cam at all. Since then, as you may have noticed on Saturdays and Sundays, Isaac does face cam. I don't do face cam because I don't have one at the moment. Get Brad! Thank you for the gift and sub to Kita Dash! That was super sweet. You're just trying to collect K-pop emotes, aren't you? No, so originally I don't have a cam right now to do face cam because webcams right now are disgustingly expensive. They're like twice the normal cost. I've been keeping an eye out, and when I can get a hold of one that I find decent enough and worth the price, I will end up getting one, and I will end up joining him with doing the face cam thing on my end. But until then, you have the avatar that I love, the Dilly cat, which has a story behind it, which I'm not going to go into again, but I will go into another day again, because it is a relatively long story and has to do with my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. And it's based off of a design I created that we ended up having custom made a long time ago, and I have since then done things with, such as currently turned it into the Halloween avatar that you see. Why am I carrying this around if I'm not carrying the gun? Where's the gun? It's right there. Oh god, I was making myself all panicky. It's like making myself... What is this? Can't see anything! His grandma died and used to draw the cat for him. No. Oh my god. Where did it... No. My grandma did pass away, but no. I drew the cat for the 50th wedding anniversary because my grandfather's first statement to my grandmother before they ended up like really becoming an official couple and really getting to know each other was he was talking a lot. And no, she was talking a lot and wanted to get him to talk, and she ended up turning to him and just stared at him and said, "What's the matter with you? Cat got your tongue." And so my family asked like me to draw something that would work with that, to be a poster to put up for their anniversary, and I created a poster, and it was basically a little blue cat that I created that was cartoon based, that was holding a human tongue, which is kind of morbid in thought now, but it was a cartoon based human tongue. I want to touch this, by the way. Dried up fruit lice scattered on the table. But I have the original design, and I actually redrew it on Microsoft Paint. But I swear every time I tell this story, everyone comes up with a different story. Several places are stained with blood. So anyways, it was a picture I created, and the thing is, over the years, any time someone asked me to draw something, I always recreate the cat. So when I had to create one for my avatar because I like cats, I was like, fuck it, I'll use the cat I made. Battery fluid used in batteries is a dilute solution of mixed water and sulfuric acid. Both must be of high purity. When fully charged, battery fluid should have a specific gravity of. Take care that the dilute sulfuric acid solution is of a sufficient purity. All right, so I've already got what chemical? The red one. In order to make this, I need investigation orders. Nope. I'm looking it up because there is a... No, I saw it. First investigator units. Notes. There's so many notes in these. So I need blue for sulfurication. Cat streams a lot. You should check out her channel. We love Cat. We raid Cat a lot too. Purification room. Probably need this for the sulfuric acid. Blue. Shit. Careful on the back seating, by the way. Just unintentional, whatever. But no, I'm fine with you mentioning it was blue. It's blue, right? Is that what I ended up seeing? I'm not paying much attention. I'm not paying as much attention as I should. Where the hell did I leave my... Is it on Billy? No. My Molotovs. Over there. Freaking hell. Blue cat looks adorable. I love that blue cat. That design is absolutely amazing. I believe that was done by Somnius. It was a friend of Izik's. Take the Molotov. Yeah, I probably said blue. I know it's not green. Green is the sealant one that we had last time. Oops. Blue, yeah. Lou does fantastic art. So now that you guys have said blue and we were talking about the cat, I'm just going to remember in case I forget the color. It's the same color as my kitty. It's my avatar kitty. So like, how did you forget the color? Air is filled with a foul stench. Looks like the air purification system went offline. Of course it did. Are you a bear? Technically, yes. Hi, Angel. Other Oso is my good friend. Are you guys bears? Yes, technically. But I don't think we classify as them, honestly. We both don't think we classify in that end, but apparently we are, technically. We're heavier and we have beards. I know you're a bear. I am aware of your hair. Woof. This is why I originally said not to do this. Dilly! Help her! Oh, dear. What's a bear? Do you date viewers? No, I'm married. I don't believe in dating anymore. I'm done with that. All of that's gone. Like, the one that's talking in chat right now, in case you don't know, is Izek. That's the one that's talking through the channel's name, Dilzik. Izek is working in the other room. He's actually off of work in about 10 minutes, as long as he doesn't get caught in a horribly long call. I am Dilly, and together we create the Dilzik channel. We are a husband and husband team. And I am trying to pick up this note. Treatment plant manager's diary. Damn it, why is normal industry waste being delivered here? This is an Umbrella Corporation facility. We can't deal with this volume of material. Plus they're sending us contaminated materials that we can't process. What are we supposed to do with it? Why are all the zombies naked walking around? Well, looks like they're closing it down. Not surprising. Using it like they did. Had to be done, but it was pretty sudden. It's not like they cared until now. Anyway, as long as I get out of here, I don't care what they do. It's probably dead. We are married. The dating of the viewers is not a thing that happens because we're married and there is a Noah dating. Izek, when did you get dumped? Wow. You're quacking. Did I bring Billy with me? No. Are you fucking kidding me? Get on here. Oh my god. I feel like we barely touched anything. Oh boy. Well, it looks like I'm... Oh no. It's got a giant middle finger. Proto-tyrant. Billy's just done. Rebecca's like, no! Where's Rebecca? When does she get a headband? You wanna do something about this, Billy? Goodbye! Too dangerous to go up now. Ow! I think Billy died. That is a tyrant. It's a proto-tyrant, apparently. She gets a headband in a couple years. She gets a headband in a couple years when she's sitting in that one basement room that Chris finds her in. Is that what ends up happening? Because I'm pretty sure she had a headband in the first one. Does she not have a headband in the first one? I thought she did. Oh my god. Well, considering we just died and considering the time and considering that food needs to be done and everything else, we are going to call it for the day.